Good morning everybody and welcome to our live stream. We are good to go on Facebook and on YouTube. Please do let us know if there's any problems with the picture or with the audio and we'll get those corrected for you as soon as we can. Now if you don't have one already, go get yourself a nice big drink of water ready for your session, and if you can try and train outside today, that would be great. If you're in the living room at home, because the ball's going to be in the air a little bit, you probably will do better trying to go outside. If you are having to train inside and you don't have the option to go out, then just make sure you've got plenty of space around you so nothing gets knocked over. We'll be ready to go in about 30 seconds, guys. If you guys just make sure you've got your drink ready with you and make sure you've got your ball. See you in a second. Okay guys, now today's session we've got a slightly different quiz for you. Today's quiz is going to be all about the Champions League. So we're going to be talking about some of the Champions League records and we're going to be testing your knowledge on your Champions League football. And then for the session itself, we're going to recap some stuff we've done before and look at some new stuff we've not done. And like I mentioned earlier, we are going to be working a little bit with the ball in the air as well. Now, first part we're going to get into your warm-up, so make sure you're ready to go. The first part of the warm-up is a really simple one. It's just toe taps in a circle. So all we're going to do is toe taps on the ball. You can do them as fast or as slow as you want, but I want you to move in a circle around the ball as you do it. So for my beginner players or my intermediate players, you can do them slow if you want. Advanced players, we're going to bounce nice and quick. I'm going to toe tap around the ball, rotate in a circle. Try and do 2 circles in one direction and then change direction and go in the opposite. When you've done 4 circles, you're finished. Let's do it. So we're going to go round and go twice round the ball in one direction. And then when we've gone round twice, we're going to change direction, go back round the other way, and keep the ball moving, keep the feet moving, all the way around, just like that. You done it? You caught up with me? Perfect. Right, next part of the warm-up. This one is easy, but we're going for speed here. This is TikToks. Now with the TikToks, we're trying to go left to right as much as we can, but we're trying to keep the ball moving really fast, and we're trying to keep the head up if you can. So try and take your eyes off the ball, but while looking at the camera, and the ball still bouncing between the feet. If you lose control of the ball, you can look back down, but try and keep that head up as much as possible with this skill. Are you ready? Are you set? Let's do it. So let's work those TikToks. Once you get into a rhythm, try and lift that head up, keeping your eyes off the ball if you can. Try and feel the ball without seeing the ball. That's the hard part of that skill. The faster you can go with that ball side to side, the better you've got the skill locked down. Give it a try. We'll do that for about 20 seconds. Get your heart rate going, get your lungs full of oxygen, nice big deep breaths, and make sure you've got that drink ready for you when you're finished. 3, 2, 1, hold it there. Excellent guys. Grab yourself a quick drink, we'll move on to the next part of the warm-up. Now this one, we're going to take the ball out for this bit. You can move your ball in front or behind, make sure it's out of your way. We're just going to work a few side steps. This is just for coordination, making sure you've got good control of the feet. So we're going to bounce from left to right on the side step. We don't have to go too fast, but watch very carefully how my feet never touch. So I don't clap the feet together. You'll make that noise. I'm trying to do this silent. So can you side step without making a noise? Just like that. And then when you get good at it, can you move really quick, but still make as little noise as possible. So I want you guys to work as fast as you can, but be careful with the feet. Don't touch your feet together. Off you go. So bounce side to side. I usually do 4 or 5 in one direction, and then do 4 or 5 back the other way. And remember, we don't slap those feet together. We keep the feet apart all the way through the movement. Give that a try. Told you it was easy. You got 3, 2, 1, hold it there. Well done. Final part of the warm-up. Really simple one, but now we're just going to work some speed circles. Speed circles are where we go round the outside of the ball, but we always keep the shoulders and we keep the hips facing forwards. So you're not going to turn and rotate your body here like we did with the toe taps. We're going to go round the ball quickly, but we're going to try and hit the floor really fast and dance around your ball. Again, if you can do this with your head up, that would be great, but you might need to check where the ball is every now and again so you don't tread on it. So, speed circles, we're going round quickly, and after you've done 2, change direction and rotate round the opposite way. So I'm going to start to the left, and after I've done 2 rotations, I go back round to the right. Everyone got it? Let's give it a try. Off you go. So you're going to go speed circles, try and keep that head up. Once we've gone around twice, we're going to change direction. Back round the other way, keep the feet hitting the ground as much as you can. The faster you hit the ground, the faster your feet are moving. You got 3, 2, 1, hold it there. Great start guys, well done. Take a little breather, grab a drink if you need one. Really good start. I'm going to get on to the first quiz question straight away. Now, like I said, the quiz today is all about the Champions League. So we're going to be asking a few questions, and they get harder as we go through the quiz. So if the first one's easy, don't let that trick you. They're not all going to be easy. The first one is really simple. Who are the current Champions League holders? So who was the last team to win the Champions League? I'll let you guess, but I'm not going to give you any multiple choice for that one. I think you guys will know it. Anybody who knows me knows it's my team. So you guys might be able to get it the right answer straight from there. Who was the last team to win the Champions League? Let me know in the comments down below. Okay, we'll get into your first movement. Now this isn't an easy one. This isn't a simple one. This is actually quite tricky. My intermediate players, we're going to work on our sole rocks. So that's where we roll the ball from side to side, but we bounce at the same time. So we're going to try and rock that ball from side to side. You see that? Look how the left foot is always on the move. If the left foot sticks to the floor, the skill becomes quite hard. So we're going to bounce with the left and roll with the right. And then for my advanced players, yours is a similar one, but this one is going to go backwards and forwards. So we're going to go sole, toes, sole, toes. You see that? But we're going to bounce at the same time. So sole to toes, pull it back, push it forward, pull it back, push it forward. Everyone got it? Intermediate, we're going from the side to side. Advanced, we're going front to back. Off you go. Let's give it a try. So I'm going to do the advanced ones first and show you guys how to do it. So we're always bouncing on this left foot. The bounce is really important. If you're doing it on your weak foot, we do it the same. But we always keep the other foot bouncing as much as we can. Remember, for your sole rocks, we're going side to side. Keep the feet bouncy. Again, you can feel the ball in this skill, so you can get your head up. Head down's okay. Head up would be amazing. So if you can do those sole rocks and keep your head on the screen, that'd be fantastic. Let's do that for another 15 seconds. Keep those feet bouncing. Stay on your strong foot for now. Don't get too ahead of yourself going on the weak foot. We'll just work strong foot. And we'll work for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nailed it, guys. Absolutely brilliant. Okay. Like I said, that's not an easy one. If you struggled with that, the best way to make these skills simpler is to slow things down. And the best way to make them more difficult, if you think, I can already do that, that's easy, you can either move up to the advanced ball, or you can do things as fast as possible. So you guys make it harder or make it easier based on your skill level. Okay, next one. For the intermediate players, we're going to do the same sole rocks, but we're going front to back now. So the sole always stays on the ball, and we bounce with the left foot at the same time. Everyone see that? So we bounce front to back, front to back, front to back. We roll it backwards and forwards, but it's always with the sole of the foot. Every touch is with the sole. We have to bounce with the opposite foot at the same time, and we go front to back, front to back. Do as many as you can in our little, we'll go 30 seconds on that one. Quite tough on the left leg, there's a lot of hopping. For my advanced players, we're just going to do both feet. So we're going to go right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, left foot, left foot. You see that? So the same sole and toes that we were doing before, but we swap feet. Look how I go red to yellow to yellow every time. So swap feet every single turn, and make sure that we are keeping those feet bouncy. Keep the feet off the floor, keep the heels up, and that'll help you through the skill. Off you go. We'll go for 30 seconds. Both sets of players, we're trying to work a little bit faster now, and we're trying to make sure for those advanced players we're working both feet. Intermediate players, you can work just one foot if you want, but remember, we're going front to back as many times as you can. If you want to change feet and have a go on the weak foot, that's okay, but it is a tough one, that on the weak foot, so don't beat yourself up if it's not perfect. We'll give it your best shot. You've got about another 20 seconds left. Keep your feet bouncing as much as you can, and remember, big deep breaths as you go. It's a hot day today, so we've got to keep working hard and we've got to keep breathing. Keep that air in your lungs. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nailed it. Absolutely brilliant. All right, so quiz question. Who is the current Champions League holders? Who won it last? You were probably shouting Liverpool at the screen. I think everybody knows that Liverpool did an incredible job winning the Champions League and are the current holders. Who's going to win this season? We don't know yet. Hopefully we actually get to see someone lift the trophy this season. But Liverpool are the current holders. Well done if you got the right answer. Next quiz question is who has won it the most times? So who's actually got the most Champions League or European Cup trophies? So who's won it the most times? I'll give you a multiple choice for this, it's a little bit harder. It's either AC Milan or Real Madrid. So do you think it's Milan or Madrid? Who do you think it is? You guys let me know again in the comments, or give me a shout out and let me know just by shouting at the screen. If you don't have a keyboard and you can't tell me, let me know who won the most Champions League so far. Alright, we're going to move on to the final part of this one. This one's not too bad, but we're going to make the intermediate players now catch up with the advanced players. So the intermediate players now, I want you to try those sole, toes, sole, toes. Look how I pull the ball back, I point the toes down, and then I push it forward. So we go from sole, toes, sole, toes. Have a practice without bouncing, and just do it with the left foot on the floor for now, and just get used to that balance. And once you've got it, see if you can bounce on the left foot at the same time. It's a tricky one, just stay on your strong foot for now, unless you're feeling really confident you want to have a go on the weak foot. And then for my advanced players, we are going to do the sole toes, but we are going to work around in a circle. So we're going to go pull, push, pull, push, pull, push. And look how I rotate around the ball, but I keep my movement with the sole and the toes. If you want to do that on the weak foot, you're going to change the opposite way. So I'm going to go left foot, but I change the direction of the spin. You see that? Sole, toes, in a circle. Let's give it a try. We've got 35 seconds. I want both sets of players to go as fast as you can and really try and work the speed at the same time as the control. If you are struggling, that's when we can slow things down, but go as fast as you think you can go. Remember, for my intermediate players, we're trying to go backwards, then forwards, but instead of it all being sole now, we're using those toes to push the ball. Don't push it too far, you'll end up chasing after your ball. You've got about 10 seconds left. Keep the feet bouncing, keep the ball moving as quick as you can, and have a go on the weak foot if you fancy it. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Guys, great start, well done. Just a little reminder, it's a very hot day today. If you don't have sun cream on and you are outside, I would go get it on now. You need to make sure you're protecting yourself from the sun. If you've already got it on and you've got a hat on like me, keeping your sun out there, head out the sun, that'd be a really good idea too. Make sure you don't get burnt. Alright, we're going to move on to the next part. So, next one, we're going to answer the question and we're going to go to the next practice. So the question was who's won the most trophies in the Champions League? And the two answers, you had Madrid or Milan. And the correct answer was Real Madrid. Real Madrid have won the most. I think they've won 13 now. Incredible achievement. They've won a lot of trophies. I think they actually won the first 5 competitions in a row. So that's why they've won the most, won a lot more than anybody else. And the next best is 6 or 7 from Barcelona and Liverpool. Okay, next one that we're going to go into now. We're going to move on to the next practice. This is where the ball's going to start to go up in the air. So if you have the room for it, this would be great. If you don't have the room for it, try and make a little bit of room. Get everything out of the way that you need. First of all, we're just going to work on a trap. So for my intermediate players, we're going to drop the ball from any height you want, but don't throw it really high, just drop the ball. And all I want you to practice is trying to get on top of the ball. Try and squash the top of the ball just like that. If you get the timing wrong, it'll bounce away from the body. So what we're trying to do is this, where we squash the ball and it doesn't move from underneath the feet. Just like that. Don't put too much weight down on the ball and pressure, because then you'll do that one where you go flying. Alright, so make sure you don't do that. It's drop the ball and try and trap. If you want to have a go at both feet, that'd be great. So drop and trap as often as you can. And then for my advanced players, we're going to do something similar, but we're just going to do the kick before the trap. So it's not drop and bounce, try and go kick, trap. You see it? Drop and bounce, kick, and then trap. So the ball goes up before it comes back down, try and squash it on the floor, don't let it bounce away like that. Try to get that foot right on top of the ball. So everyone give that a practice, and remember with your kicks, you're not going super high here guys. Don't be smashing the ball too high. A little kick, around head height, and then get your trap. If you want to have a go with both feet, that's cool too. Where we go kick with the right, trap with the left. I know some of you advanced players like George Banks, I'm expecting you guys to be doing that. You'll be fine with it. Off you go. So you've got about 45 seconds of this one. It's a slower paced drill, so we'll do it for a little bit longer. We're doing kick, then trap. On my intermediate players, we're just doing the drop and trap. We're trying to learn the timing here. Timing's really important. Players like Marcelo made this move famous, where even a 50-60 yard pass, as it comes into his feet, he just gets it right under his foot and he's ready for the next thing, whether it's a pass, a dribble, whatever he needs to do. So the trap's a really important part of the skill, but it's very important we get the timing right here. If your timing's wrong, that's when this happens and it bounces up in the air. So you're trying to hit the ball when the ball hits the floor, so it all happens together. Keep practicing for about another 15 seconds, guys. If you're doing well with it, if you're finding it easy, have a go with the other foot and see if you can do both. Maybe change over, go left foot to right and right foot to left. That'd be great too. You got 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Really good, guys. Now, anything where the ball's moving in the air, we're always trying to make sure the ball's still under control. One of the hardest ways to control the ball is once it goes off the floor. So remember, whenever we're doing aerial stuff, we don't want to send the ball too high and we don't want to send the ball far away from the body. Really concentrate on hitting the very bottom of the ball so that it pops up nice and straight. We don't put too much power in. We don't want that ball flying up in the air. Then you've got to take your eyes off your feet. You're looking up at the sun. It gets very difficult to keep control. So if you keep that ball around head height, much easier to control because I can see my feet and I can see the ball at the same time. So that's why it's loads easier to do it that way. Okay, we're going to move on to the next part. So now, I want my intermediate players to just start working both feet. So can you trap with the red, and then the next one, try and trap with the yellow. Now, the reason that I caught that ball by accident is because I lifted my foot a little bit too early. So let the ball drop before you go on top of it. So we'll go right foot to left foot, just like that. And remember, we don't want that ball bouncing, we want the ball to stop. So right foot to left foot, as many traps as you can, but every time you do one on the red, the next one has to be with the yellow. Give that a try. Advanced players, those guys are going to do the kick and pop. So instead of kicking the ball and trying to trap it, I want you guys to now try and kick the ball and pop it back into your hands. So watch me, I go kick, pop. We'll got the one a bit wrong, we'll go again. We'll go kick, and pop. You see it? So we're going to use the same part of the foot, the timing's a little bit different, and I'm now trying to kick the top of the ball down into the floor. I'll show you the pop a few times, just like that, just like that, one more. You see it? So you can go kick and pop. Now, some players that train with me every week, if you come to Catalan sessions, you might have done sessions like this before where you've worked on your pop. So I want you guys to have a go with both feet. If you're really skillful, it'll help when you're on bumpy grass. If you're really skillful, can you go right foot, left foot pop? Give that a try too. Off you go, guys. So you've got another 45 seconds. It's a nice slow one this. And we're going to try and work on that kick and pop for my advanced players. Remember the intermediate players, we're just going to work on the trap, but both feet. So we'll go right foot first, next one's left foot. We'll just get used to the timing. The ball bounces up a little bit. You maybe put a bit too much power on it. It's nice and gentle and soft on the top of the ball. If you're struggling with this, maybe just take a little bit of the height out of it. So if you're struggling with the kick and pop, it's probably because you're kicking too high. A little kick's fine, and then the pop gets a bit easier. So the less height you're dealing with here, the easier things are. If we look at it the other way around, if you're finding this really simple, and you can do this quite easy, then you can start to work a little bit higher and see if you can still get the pop right. Because the faster the ball travels, the harder the timing is. So that will make it more difficult for you. Got about another 15 seconds, guys. Keep practicing. Don't forget my quiz question as well. Have you answered the question? There we go. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold it there. Guys, really, really well done. Grab yourself a drink. You definitely need one. I'm just going to grab mine. I've gone for juice today instead of water. I'm a bit fed up with water. I'm drinking far too much of it. Very medley. Pretty tasty. Right, okay. Well done, guys. So, we've worked aerial, ball going up. We've worked ground, where we bring the ball back down. We're now going to make things a tiny bit harder for everybody. But before we do, we're going to introduce you to the quiz question. So, the last one, about the most trophies. I think most of you guys have got that right with it being Real Madrid, winning 13. The next one is which player has scored the most Champions League goals? So which player has scored the most goals in the Champions League of all time? Now, I'll narrow this down for you, but I think it's actually quite an easy one. It's either Messi or Ronaldo. We know it's one of those two of the greatest players that have ever played in the Champions League, but which one scored the most goals in the Champions League? Is it Messi or Ronaldo? Let me know in the comments. I'd be amazed if anybody gets this wrong. I think you guys will get this right. Okay, so intermediate players, we're now going to work on the pop. So we're going to try to do our drop and pop. See if you can just pop that ball back up into your hands. Don't do it too hard, it'll hit you in the nose. Don't do it too soft, because it won't go high enough for you to catch. So we've got to pop the ball, a little bit of power, and make sure, put it around waist height so we can catch it. If you're doing okay with that, and you feel confident with the right foot, have a go on the left foot too. Working both feet will always help. Alright, my advanced plays. Now this one's going to get quite hard. I want you to practice. You can do this with a drop first if you want. You're going to drop, use the knee to pop it. See that drop? Use the knee. Drop, use the knee. You see that? It's like a freestyle skill, this one. It's quite hard. John Farmer taught me this one. And the way that he does it, he does kick first, kick, and then pop. See it? Kick, and then pop. So you're trying to use your knee to pop it up in the air. See if those advanced players have got a bit of freestyle flex to their game. If you're really confident and you're feeling good with the right, see if you can do the left. Well, that left one's quite hard to get the power to pop that ball back up. If you really want to test yourself, have a go on the left. You ready to go? 45 seconds? Off you go. Let's get those pops going now. So I want the intermediate players, this little drop and pop, Doesn't have to go super high. I'm not trying to hit this really hard. Don't whack that ball into the ground. Just a little nice one like that. Come back to your waist height, you can catch it. If you're feeling good, have a go on the left foot too. Maybe even alternate. Go right foot, left foot, if you're super fancy. The next level to this is to take out the catch. So if you're really good at this, see if you can go from right foot, See if you can go from right foot to left foot without catch. See how many times you can pop the ball without using your hands. For my advanced players, see if you can do a couple of kick-ups and then a pop with it. You got it? So play around with the pops, but what you don't want to do here is hit the ball too hard, because that's when it gets really difficult to control. You need to be nice and soft here with the ball. Don't go too big. Everyone happy? We've got about 10 seconds left, and you've learned a new skill that you might not have done before. It'll help you when you're practicing a bit of freestyle. I like using this one when my kick-ups have gone wrong, and I'm about to lose the ball. I use that pop to get the ball back in the air. You've got 3, 2, 1, hold it there. Now, speaking of John Farmer, we just had a chat about him. If you guys aren't already watching him on Instagram and stuff, he's doing a really good competition where they're doing some charity and fundraising, and they're trying to do 7.1 million kick-ups. Now, not on his own, but he's trying to get other people to do it. And it's a great cause that they're trying to raise money for. So if you guys want to have a practice at your kick-ups, you can tag John Farnworth in your videos, whether you do 10 kick-ups or 1,000 kick-ups, doesn't matter how many you do, but we're adding them all together to try and build up to 7 million and see if we can get there. So you guys, if you're practicing your kick-ups at home, don't just do it for the fun of it, do it and see if you can help raise some money for charity too. Okay, next answer. Who scored the most goals in the Champions League? Any idea? You said Messi or Ronaldo. Did you get it right? It was Cristiano Ronaldo. He has scored the most, so well done if you got Ronaldo as the right answer. It might surprise a few people that it's not Messi, but Ronaldo's been playing the Champions League for a little bit longer. He's been playing for maybe a season, maybe even 2 seasons longer than Messi has. Messi's not quite caught up to him yet. So well done if you got Ronaldo as the right answer, and condolences if you put Messi, but it wasn't a bad guess because he is one of the best. Alright, so we've got another quiz question to go, but we're going to save that till a little bit later on. This bit is where we take a little bit of a break because we've done the first 2 stages. So have a little sit down on your ball if you need one. Take a little break, grab your drink, make sure you're hydrated. I want to talk now, just for the next sort of minute or so, about practice. Now it's important to get your practicing at home, but it's also important to try and make practice fun. And practice can get quite boring if you're doing it on your own. Practice can get quite boring if you're doing the same thing every day. There's loads of content on our YouTube channel, so if you're on YouTube or Facebook now watching us, go on the Catalan YouTube channel. There's loads of videos where you can practice on your own, where you can practice with friends, and it'll help you guys get better. And I try to make sure those videos are quite fun to do, and it's not just boring, stuff kicking a ball against the wall, or just practicing stuff that you see every single day. So get on the Catalan YouTube, it's just Catalan Soccer, search for us on the YouTube channel, subscribe if you haven't done already, and check out our other videos, whether it's our other live sessions that we've done, or some of my tutorial videos that'll help you improve your game. Practice is really, really important, but I understand better than anybody, practice can be really boring if you've not got the fun stuff to do and you can't do it with other people. So check out our YouTube channel, and now that some of the restrictions are lifted, you guys might be able to go down to the park and have a kick around with your mum or dad and practice with a little bit more freedom, and it makes the game a bit more fun. Okay? Right, we're going to go into the final round. Make sure you've got your drink, make sure you're all done and hydrated. Now, the next bit, we're going to work on some turns. One of my favourite players of all time is Diego Maradona. So we're going to work on a Maradona turn, but then we're also going to work on a variation of the Maradona for the older players, for the advanced players, to make things a little bit tougher, basically. Now, the Maradona's a simple turn, doesn't mean it's easy. Easy and simple, 2 different things. So it's simple because all you've got to do is use the bottom of both feet. So my intermediate players, I want you to pull with the right foot, little turn, pull with the left foot. Some of you intermediate players might have practiced this before, so if you have, just try and make sure we're doing it nice and quick. Just like that. Right foot first into left foot. That's if you're a right footer. If you're a left footed player, you do it the other way. Left foot into right foot. Both touches, you'll notice, use the sole of your foot. So this is sole, sole. And what do we do to the shoulders? Do they stay still or they rotate? That's right, they rotate through the skill. So get as much rotation as you can. And have a little practice of those Maradonas. You don't have to do them super fast yet. I just want you guys to practice getting used to the skill. My advanced players, we're going to do a skill that looks like the Maradona, but it was actually made famous by a different player. This is the McGeady spin. So McGeady made this spin famous by doing a Maradona without using the sole of his foot. And that sounds impossible. But he does a really clever turn where he starts with the Cruyff, with the inside of the foot, and then he quickly turns and uses the outside of the opposite foot. So when you do it together and you do it smooth, it looks like this, where we go inside, outside. You see? So it's the same kind of movement as a Maradona turn, but we're going to try and use different surfaces where we use inside and outside. You guys have a practice at that one, but make sure we're just on the strong foot for now. We're not going to go to weak foot just yet. Get used to that inside, then outside. It's a little Cruyff, then an outside cut. You think you can do it? Give it 30 seconds practice. Off you go. Should have had a little bit of practice now. And let's see if we can really turn things up in terms of speed Let's see if you can make this nice and smooth, where it doesn't feel like two different movements. See if you can get this together so it's nice and smooth and it feels like one move. Try and link those two together. Remember with our Maradona turn, for those intermediate players, we're using the sole of the foot and sole of the foot. Have a practice with that. We're doing it nice and slow if you need to, faster as we get better. So we'll go sole, quick turn, sole, and rotate those shoulders as much as you can. If you're feeling confident with it, that's when we start to add a little bit more speed. We're going to stay on strong foot for now, because the weak foot gets a bit confusing, so we're not going to do that just yet until you've got my help. Got another 10 seconds left. Remember with our Magidi, we're trying to do the Cruyff first. So it's a quick turn, quick turn. Try and link them together so it's one quick skill. 3, 2, 1, hold it there. Well done, guys. Now when you're doing the same turn over and over and over again, do you feel dizzy? I feel a bit dizzy sometimes when I'm doing that. So make sure whenever you're doing it, you might need just a little break of 5-10 seconds in between just to reset your brain and just make sure you don't get too dizzy. Don't want anybody feeling sick in the sunshine. Alright, now we're going to go the opposite way now. So we're going to change the direction, which means we are going to have to start with the weak foot. This is difficult for the Maradona because when you've done it this way loads of times, it's hard to do it the other way. So I want the left foot to go on the ball, and I'm going to pull the ball back. The right foot now is going to be the one that pulls back, and look how I move that shoulder backwards at the same time. It's going to be the same for the Magidi. So we're pulling back with the sole, turn the other way, pull back with the sole. You see it? So we go sole into sole, just like that. Give that a try, and again, take the speed out of it for now. Do it as slow as you need to get the first bit right, and then the second bit right. Think you can do that? Give it a try. Alright, for my advanced players, you guys are going to do the Magidi, and what we're going to do is let you know in the comments here, just a few little extra tips if you are struggling with this. So Catalan Matt will be typing away in the comments and letting you know if you're struggling. Give him a shout out if you want to practice it at home, and he'll tell you a few tips. This one, we're now going to start with the left foot, and remember we start with that Cruyff turn, so we tuck the toes in, we sweep that ball back, and as it comes out of there, we're going to spin into the right foot. So in full motion, we go left, right, just like that. Remember we start with the little Cruyff first, ball out in front, Cruyff under the body, outside of the right. So give that a practice. Remember you will have to turn the opposite way now. So before we were turning left, and now we're all turning to the right. Give it a practice, right foot, left foot, and see how smooth you can make it, just like that. Give it a go, guys. Got 30 seconds of practice. You should have had enough information now to give it a go and gain a bit of confidence doing this skill. Neither of these skills are easy, where you just pick them up straight away. And I tend to find as a coach, one of the biggest things that players struggle with from a technical point of view is rotation and spinning. Whether that's rotation and spinning too far or not enough, whether it's rotating in the wrong direction and you go to turn your body to the right but your shoulder goes to the left. So rotation is quite difficult. It takes a lot of repetition to get it. Sometimes you just need someone, pulling you in the right direction. So rotation's not easy. Don't beat yourself up if you've not got this perfect, but do your best to try and get the opposite rotation so we go the other way. If you're doing the Magidi and you're happy with it on one foot and you're happy with it on the other foot, just have a practice where we change, go right foot, left foot, and then the next one, go left foot, right foot. And play around with both if you're feeling confident. You've got 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Guys, you've done brilliant so far. That is really tricky, and you'll find that with skills like that, because there's a lot of rotation involved, you can lose your coordination a bit, feel a bit dizzy. It could be really tough, like I said, to spin one way and the next one spin the other way. So well done if you manage to get both of those down. The Maradona and the Magidi are very similar. The ball comes out in the same kind of direction, in the same way. The Magidi is just a little bit more technically difficult because you don't use the easy part of the foot, which is the sole. So you've done really well there if you've managed to do that Magidi turn. Well done. If any of these skills are getting too hard, you can always step down to the easier, the more intermediate level. If the intermediate players are doing really well and you feel like you've mastered the Maradona and you've already practiced that skill before, have a go at the Magidi. Try and keep up with the advanced players. That'd be great to hear some of you guys are making that step up. Okay? Alright, quiz question. And the final one. Which team, I feel a bit mean saying this, which team have lost the most finals in the Champions League? So which team have got to the Champions League final the most times without winning it? Okay? Now, I will narrow this down because this is not easy. It's either Juventus or Atletico Madrid. So who do you think it is? Now, we all know Real Madrid are very, very good and have won it the most. Have Atletico Madrid lost the final the most? Or is it Juventus? Who do you think it is? So one of those teams has lost the most Champions League finals. Let me know who you think it is in the comments. It's either Juve or Atletico. You guys tell me who you think it is. Not an easy question that, but I told you it would get harder as the quiz went on. Okay, so the final part of this now, we are going to make both turns a little bit more difficult. We're going to start with the intermediate one, where the Maradona now is going to be the same skill, but we're going to try and come up off the floor, so we actually do both touches without our feet on the floor. See that? So it's the same move. Pull, pull. But you see how my feet were always in contact with the ground. What I'm trying to do here on this one is, as I make contact with the first one, it's a little jump. We come up off the floor so that the left foot can then grab it. So see if you can do the Maradona in the air now, just like that. It looks really smooth when you get it right. Running from one side to the other, Maradona with your feet off the floor. Now the Magidi is very difficult to do with your feet off the floor because you have to use the inside of the foot. So I'm not trying to jump into this one, that's not going to work. But what we are going to do with this is quickly link this to a pivot. So practice your pivot turn first. Your right foot goes on the ball, and as we pull it, it goes under the left foot. See that? So right foot goes under the left foot. But we are going to put that pivot on the end of our Magidi spin. See? So it's right foot, pull the ball, goes under the left. But we're going to do the Magidi first. So the ball goes forward, I'm going to go right, left, and then pivot. See? Two skills linked together. It's now 3 separate touches of the ball. I come forward, I'm going to go right foot, left foot, and as I exit the skill, to pivot back the other way. I want you to imagine that as you've done the Magidi spin, you've got it wrong. There's a defender right in front of you. So imagine you guys are the defender, I'm going to do my turn, now the ball's rolling towards you, so I'm going to use my pivot to get back the other way. And for my advanced players, I want you doing this as quick as possible. See how quick you can go. Magidi, bang, quick pivot, back the other way. A lot of rotation in that skill. Take a break in between if you need it. But I think everybody now should have had a chance to have a bit of practice and a play around with it. And that Maradona in the air. So let's give it a go. You've got 30 seconds. Off you go. Remember with the Maradona, we're still doing the same skill, but we're just trying to get up off the floor now. So you can get both feet in the air as you do the turn. That's going to help you with speed, and it helps you rotate quicker because the ground isn't slowing you down. If you're up in the air, you can rotate faster. So try and get those feet off the floor as you do that spin. The ball will move quicker, you'll move quicker, you'll leave defenders in your dust. And then for my Magidi, remember as you come out of it, it's then a quick pivot to go back the other way, and the pivot is the one where we go under the body, but you can always see the ball. So we go forwards, we go Magidi, as we come out of it, we change to the pivot. Give that a try. 2 quick skills linked together, not easy to get that sequence right, but something to practice. If you really fancy, see if you guys, while you're practicing, can go left foot, right foot, and a left foot pivot. Putting all 3 of those together is really tricky. I'll try and show you at full speed. So we go left foot, right foot, pivot. See if you can get it right. Loads of rotation in the hips and the shoulders. You've got 5 seconds left, guys. You're doing really, really well. Keep it up. I'm just going to grab my drink. And hold it there. Guys, excellent. I'm going to have a little sit down with me before we start your lightning round. Whew. Big deep breaths. Open your lungs up. Sit up nice and tall, or stand up nice and tall, whichever you do. Get loads of air in your lungs. Loads of nice warm juice or water in your body. Worst thing about some of that, and your drink never stays cold. Okay, which team lost the most finals? Do you guys know? Atletico Madrid is the wrong answer. It was Juventus. So well done if you got the right answer. Juventus have lost 7 finals. They've got to the final 7 times without winning it. How unbelievable is that? Gigi Buffon, one of the best players ever, one of the best goalkeepers there's ever been, without winning the Champions League, has got to the final, I think 2, maybe even 3 times without winning it. So imagine that. Imagine getting to the biggest final of your career more than once and not taking home the trophy. Really, really tough. But well done if you got the right answer. Juventus was the correct one. It could have been Atletico. I think they've lost 4, maybe 5 finals as well. So they're up there too. So well done if you guessed those guys, because they're pretty close to. All right, so we're going to go into your lightning round. Now the lightning round is going to be a mix of everything all together. So what we always do with the lightning round is recap what we did from the beginning, some of those front to backs, and the sole toes, those little ball rocks, just like that. So we're going to recap some of that stuff, then we're going to put that into your trap work. Now the trap's hard because you can't work the trap quickly, because the ball takes a certain amount of time to fall. Gravity will only go so. So the speed to that one is to drop it, trap it, and get your next one quick. As soon as you do it, next one quick. See? So try and get that ball back in the air as fast as possible. And then the final one, we're going to work on your Maradonas and your Magidi. So what we're going to try and do here is a little sequence where we do everything together. So we start with those sole rocks. Start to rock with your ball now. Just like that. Remember to bounce that left foot at the same time. When I say go, you are going to pick your ball up, throw it up, and trap it. As soon as you trap it, we're going into the next skill. So we're going to go for your Maradona, or we're going to go for your Magidi. Whichever one you want. You got it? So that's your full sequence. So it's sole rocks, into your trap, straight into your Maradona, and then we reset back to the beginning. Everyone got it? Let's give it a try. Now just before we go for the full lightning round, I'm going to get a big drink here. Make sure you guys have got a drink. We've got some ice in this one. Awesome. We're ready to go. So we're going to start with the sole rocks. Now you guys test yourselves here. We're all going for speed, but if you're really good, see if you can work weak foot here. So work weak foot as often as you can. Ready? Set. Off you go. Remember, it's a lightning round, so we're going as quick as we can. Move that ball from left to right as fast as possible. Listen out for my shout to get that ball in the air. Go! Get it up in the air. Quick trap. Boom! And then do your skill. Maradona. Or McGeady. Bang, bang. And then back to your sole rock. So reset your ball. Keep your feet moving as much as you can. And keep the ball going. If you can work weak foot as well, that would be fantastic. Ready? Go. Get the ball in the air. Nice and high. I've got weak foot on the track. And then what do we straight go into? Bang, bang. The next skill. I'm going to do two. I'm going to do Maradona and McGeady. You guys can just do one if you want. Then we'll start to work those sole rocks again. Keep them going. Now as the legs start to get tired, things start to get a little bit scruffy, really concentrate on what you're doing. Go front to back on your sole rocks, go side to side. You can even go weak foot if you want. Let's go. In the air, get it up, get it down, then a quick turn, bang, bang. We're going to go McGeady, bang, bang. I'm not pivot, boom. Just like that. See if you guys now can do the full sequence. So I want you to do 10 sole rocks, then the ball in the air, trap it straight into your skill. Everyone ready? We're going to go 10 sole rocks. Count it with me. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's get the ball in the air. Up nice and high. Get your trap. Straight to your spin. Good. McGeady. Bang. Quick pivot. Back to your sole rocks. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get it in the air. Trap. Go on weak foot. Quick McGeady. Quick Maradona. Hey, we're back to the beginning. We're on one final round. 4, 5, 6. I've lost count. Just keep going. Go. Get the ball in the air. Trap. Quick turn. Quick McGeady. And finish. Whew. Just like that. You guys keep up with me. I managed to do it without making any mistakes, which is even harder when we're trying to go really fast. If things went a little bit wrong there, and the ball went flying, or you hit the dog, or whatever, don't worry too much. Not easy when you're going full speed, and it's hot, and you're trying to keep the ball under control, and we're working the air. You did really, really well there, guys. Whew. And that is almost the end of the session. There's a couple of things I want to ask you guys to do. First of all, if you haven't done already, subscribe to our YouTube channel so you'll see all our videos. You'll get notifications on your phone or your iPad to let you know when we've got brand new videos coming out. Second thing I want you guys to do is let me know. You can either comment on this video, you can send us a WhatsApp, you can email us if you think you've got a really good football question that should go in the quiz. So you guys let me know. You don't just need to let me know the question, you need to let me know the answer as well to make sure we get everybody's answers right. So if you've got a suggestion, let me know. I've had some great questions sent in already, but I'd love some more coming in. Let me know the topic. Do you want it to be based on a different player? We've done Neymar, we've done Ronaldo, we've done Messi. Do you want to do Mbappe speed? Do you want to do, I don't know, Manuel Neuer? Do you want to do some goalkeeping stuff? You guys let me know if you've got any suggestions and let me know any questions. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe to our video too. And before we sign off, I'm going to give you something to practice, okay? This is a hard one. And everybody, we're going to touch on it for a second. I want everybody to practice that knee pop before next week. See if you can get that pop with the knee that gets it back in the air. If you're really good, see if you can pop, kick and catch. And if you're super fancy, you go pop and catch on your foot. Have a practice with the knee pop. See how many you can do in a row. See if you can go left foot and then go right foot. And try and get the power to pop it back in the air. It's a really fun skill. I love using it as a bit of a show off. And it's great when you're doing your kick-ups and something's gone a little bit wrong and you feel like you're going to lose your ball, getting that ball back in the air. And it's a bit of fun. Like I said, football's boring to practice on your own if you don't have fun things to do. So have a play around with that knee pop. Send me some videos and let me know how you're getting on. And as always, guys, thank you for watching. Stay fit, stay healthy, stay safe, and I will see you all next week. Bye, everybody.